Is there a more captivating way to celebrate June than by admiring the timeless elegance of pearl tiaras? In this video, I'll be showcasing my top pearl tiaras, each a masterpiece of beauty and history. And this is just the beginning. There are many more pearl tiaras I adore. If you enjoy this video, I'll be sure to create a sequel, exploring even more of these enchanting pieces. Before we begin, please support my channel by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you. The Pearl Poiré tiara. The Pearl Poiré tiara was commissioned by King Friedrich Wilhelm III of Prussia around 1825 as a wedding gift for his daughter Louise, who married Prince Frederick of the Netherlands. The tiara features diamond arches with 18 large Poiré drop pearls suspended from them. Princess Louise passed the tiara to her daughter, Queen Louise of Sweden and Norway. This Queen Louise then bequeathed it to her daughter, also named Louise, who married King Frederick VIII of Denmark in 1869. Queen Louise received additional pearl and diamond pieces as wedding presents, which complemented the Poiré tiara so well that they formed an assembled parure. Upon Queen Louise's death in 1926, the assembled parure was left to the Danish Royal Property Trust. This trust ensures that the pieces are passed from monarch to monarch and cannot be sold or given away, effectively making them state property for the exclusive use of the Queen, with a few exceptions. Queen Margrethe used the pearl parure for significant events such as the New Year's banquet, coronations, and jubilees. Recently, the tiara made its debut on Queen Mary of Denmark during a state banquet in Oslo on May 14, 2024, marking a significant moment as she wore the tiara and earrings from the parure for the first time. The Russian Beauty tiara. The Russian Beauty tiara holds a romantic history tied to Emperor Nicholas I and his wife, Empress Alexandra Fyodorovna. Their love story began when the 17-year-old Grand Duke Nicholas Pavlovich first saw the German Princess Charlotte. Struck by her youthful charm and beauty, he fell deeply in love. Unlike many dynastic marriages of the time, theirs blossomed into a genuine love story. As a symbol of their heartfelt union, Nicholas I commissioned the exquisite Russian Beauty tiara. Crafted in 1841 by the talented jeweler Karl Eduard Bolin, this tiara was made of platinum, diamonds, and large pearls. The pearls, designed to look like drops of sea foam, added an ethereal beauty to the headpiece, swaying gently with every movement. The Russian Beauty tiara, with its Kokoschnik-inspired design, became a cherished symbol of their love. Unfortunately, the tiara was later sold abroad, and its fate became unknown. However, a photograph taken before its sale captured its dazzling beauty. The rounded shape of the crown, the filigree platinum patterns reminiscent of Slavic lace, and the central row of magnificent pearls. In 1987, a group of Soviet artists and jewelers created a replica of the famous tiara. This brilliant platinum copy, almost identical to the original, features 25 beautiful movable pearls and 1,000 pure diamonds. Today, this masterpiece of Soviet craftsmanship is housed in the Kremlin Armory. The Romanian Mason tiara. The Romanian Mason tiara is a stunning piece of jewelry with a rich history, attributed to the renowned jeweler Oscar Mason. It was worn by 2 generations of Romanian queens. The original recipient of the tiara was Queen Elizabeth of Romania, born a Princess of Weed. Initially considered as a potential bride for the future King Edward VII of the United Kingdom, Elizabeth eventually married Carol I of Romania in 1869. Carol I, recently elected as the King of Romania, needed a consort, and Elizabeth fit the role perfectly. Upon her arrival in Bucharest, a group of aristocratic Romanian women gifted Elizabeth the tiara. The tiara featured 16 upright pearls set on a complex base of diamonds and pearls. Despite the beauty of the tiara, Elizabeth's marriage to Carol I was not a happy one, and their only child, Maria, died at the age of 3. Elizabeth turned her focus to literature, writing under the pseudonym Carmen Silva, and rarely wore tiaras in her later years. The next queen, Princess Marie of Edinburgh, a granddaughter of Queen Victoria, married Elizabeth's nephew-in-law, Ferdinand, in 1893. Marie inherited the tiara from Elizabeth and was frequently photographed wearing it. She adored dramatic diadems, and the Masson tiara became one of her favorites. During World War I, the political situation in Romania became unstable, and the tiara, along with numerous other treasures, was sent to Moscow for safekeeping. Marie's mother, Maria Alexandrovna, was a Russian Grand Duchess, making Russia seem like a familiar yet distant refuge. Some valuables were eventually returned, but many, including the Masson tiara, were never repatriated to Romania. The tiara is considered lost to history, serving as a reminder of the turbulent times and the intricate histories entwined with royal jewels. Despite Romania emerging victorious from the war and nearly doubling its territory, largely due to Queen Marie's efforts, the situation in Russia had drastically changed with the Bolshevik Revolution. The Bolsheviks confiscated Queen Marie's jewels, including the Masson tiara, and these were never returned. The Pearl Drop Tiara of Monaco. The Pearl Drop Tiara of Monaco, also known as the Cartier Pearl Drop Tiara, is a magnificent piece of jewelry that holds a special place in the history of the Monegasque royal family. Commissioned by Princess Charlotte of Monaco in 1949, this tiara was crafted by the renowned jeweler Cartier. The diamonds and pearls used in the tiara were provided by Princess Charlotte herself. It is believed that the tiara was commissioned to mark the accession of her son, Rainier III, to the throne. The tiara is made of platinum and white gold, featuring garland motifs adorned with diamonds, from which pear-shaped pearls elegantly hang. Although Princess Charlotte wore this tiara several times, photographic records of her wearing it are scarce. After Princess Charlotte's death in 1977, her daughter-in-law, Princess Grace, never publicly wore the tiara. The tiara gained prominence again when Princess Caroline of Hanover, born Princess of Monaco, began wearing it. Throughout her duties as Monaco's First Lady after her mother's death in 1982, Caroline frequently wore this imposing tiara, often combining it with the fringe necklace tiara. However, after her marriage to Prince Ernest August of Hanover, Caroline opted to use jewels from the Hanover vaults, and the tiara was kept out of the spotlight. The tiara was last worn in 2012. Since then, the tiara has been regularly featured in the traveling exhibition about Princess Grace. Empress Alexandra Fyodorovna's Pearl and Diamond Diadem. Empress Alexandra Fyodorovna's Pearl and Diamond Diadem is a spectacular piece of jewelry that has been recognized as one of the top 3 most striking royal tiaras by Tatler. This tiara not only showcases extraordinary craftsmanship, but also carries a rich history tied to the Russian imperial family. The tiara is adorned with 113 pearls and a multitude of diamonds of various shapes and sizes. Its intricate design includes a combination of pearls and diamonds, making it an exceptionally luxurious piece. Commissioned by Emperor Nicholas I in 1831, this tiara was created for his beloved wife, Empress Alexandra Fyodorovna. Interestingly, it was another Empress Alexandra Fyodorovna, the wife of Nicholas II, who brought fame to the tiara. In 1906, this towering diadem was worn by Alexandra Fyodorovna, the last Empress of Russia, at the opening of the First Russian State Duma. Her appearance in the tiara, along with a stunning dress and carefully chosen jewelry, left a lasting impression. Her tiara was eventually lost to the Bolsheviks in the Revolution of 1917 and hasn't resurfaced since. It is believed that the tiara was likely dismantled and sold, with the proceeds disappearing into private hands. Queen Mary's Lover's Knot Tiara. Many royal tiaras become strongly associated with one royal wearer, but it's a rare tiara that has been worn by 4 spectacular royal ladies. The tiara features a design of intertwined lover's knots and diamond arches, from which large drop pearls elegantly hang. Originally, the tiara included 2 rows of pearls, 1 row of upright pearls set atop each of the diamond arches, and a row of dangling pearls. Over time, Queen Mary decided to remove the upright pearls, giving the tiara a more streamlined and elegant appearance. The Lover's Knot tiara was originally crafted in 1913 by the House of Gerard for Queen Mary. Interestingly, It was a copy of the Cambridge lover's knot tiara, created in the early 19th century as a wedding gift for Princess Augusta of Hesse-Kassel, Duchess of Cambridge. Queen Mary, who admired the original tiara, commissioned her own version. Upon her death, the tiara was left to Queen Elizabeth II. It was this version of the tiara that became famous when it was worn by Princess Diana, and it is now frequently worn by Catherine, the Princess of Wales. The Malario shell tiara. The Malario shell tiara is one of the most unique and admired pieces of jewelry crafted by the renowned house of Malario Meller. Created in 1867, the tiara features drop pearls and diamonds suspended from a diamond-encrusted frame designed to resemble a shell or a cresting wave. The tiara can also be adorned with an additional diamond drop suspended from the center of its base, adding to its versatility and elegance. The tiara was purchased by Queen Isabella II of Spain in 1868 as a wedding present for her daughter, Infanta Isabella, known affectionately as La Chata. The design, attributed to Oscar Masson, showcases the intricate craftsmanship and luxurious materials that Malario is known for. Infanta Isabella wore the tiara throughout her lifetime. Upon her death, the tiara was bequeathed to her nephew, King Alfonso XIII. His wife, Queen Ina, was photographed wearing the tiara a few times. By 1962, Queen Ana, who gave the Malario shell tiara to her son, Don Juan, the Count of Barcelona, to give as a gift to Princess Sofia of Greece on the occasion of her wedding to Prince Juan Carlos, who later became King Juan Carlos I of Spain. Throughout her husband's reign, the tiara was a regular part of her jewelry collection for major gala events, including state banquets and royal weddings. The tiara is not part of a collection of jewels passed down to each reigning queen, but rather remains one of Sophia's personal possessions. This means it did not automatically transfer to Letizia when her husband became king. Thank you for watching this video. Share your impressions in the comments and support my channel by subscribing and liking. Thank you.